Yo, if you got a garden in the back, like to do it yourself, little arts and crafts, don't look no further, stay right where you're at. It's Kate in the city.
Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Kate in the City. I know I've been gone for a while, but there's been a lot of changes in the last couple of years, and what you're going to see is one of them. I'm going to show you, it's going to be a set of 3 videos that are, this first one is going to be a complete time lapse, and what I'm doing, so I'll show you, is I am in my basement right now. Try not to make you guys sick. Alright, so I am remodeling some of my basement to be able to put down here 2 things. My plants for the winter, as well as all of my fish. Alright, and I'm going to heat this room so that it's nice and warm all winter long. So go ahead and join me. This is part 1 of part 3 of a 3-part video. And yeah, let's go. So I lost some of the footage that I did when I was first building these walls, but you can see I have some studded walls here that I made 6 inches inward from the concrete block walls, and that's because I have a French drain around the outside of this basement. Now this white stuff here, this is called Tyvek, and it's the stuff that you see put on the outside of a house before they finish it off with siding, and it's just a vapor barrier. And I need to build this down so that I have access to the gas line in case anything happens. I use dry core floor, which is a 2x2, and it's water resistant, so it has a moisture barrier underneath it, and that was really easy to put together. And you can see I couldn't get these lights off, so I just bent them up so that they were out of the way. And you can see the furring strips that I did on the ceiling, which I'll show you again in a minute. So I've got the Tyvek almost finished. I got to go around the very top, and I need to cut out the window still, wrap that around. And you can see that you need to tape it where there's where any of the seams are, okay, because otherwise moisture is just going to get through there and you just use Tyvek for nothing. And I'm starting to build out the windowsill. I'll probably finish that in the spring because I don't need it to look nice. I just need it to hold some plants for now. So I'm going ahead and I'm putting up my sheetrock, and I had to cut them outside and bring them in half sheets because the first one that I tried to bring down in a whole sheet, it got stuck down in my stairwell and I couldn't get it out, and I just had to cut it at a very weird angle. And so now I'm doing the ceiling, again half pieces at a time, which was really convenient because it was much easier to get up onto the ceiling. And that's what it looks like when it's all screwed up. I still got a few more screws that I gotta put in here and there, but pretty much all finished as far as the sheetrock goes. And of course, your working area will get really messy really quickly if you don't stop and clean up between steps. So make sure that you take the time to do that. It really helps in the long run. And so I've went ahead and taped and mudded. And this is just the first coat. And I'm going to leave it like this until the spring because I just need it to be sealed for the winter. And I went ahead and here is some moisture barrier for my floor, and I'm going to go ahead and start putting that down. It was a really easy installation, even though I bought like the cheapest of the cheapest vinyl tiles that I could find, but they worked out just fine in the long run. And here is the floor. Walls are looking good. And I got all of my outlets wired up in there, so that's great. I just need to put on the covers for that, and then they're all ready to be used. Of course, I still need to put some trim and everything in here, but I need to finish off the walls this spring first and get them painted. So that's where I'm going to stop this video. There's a lot more to do, but it's going to wait till spring. So now I need to get my aquariums and my plants down here. So make sure that you subscribe to my channel so that you can see when that video comes out. Bye guys.